I did a video the other day where I went through all of the new stuff that's coming in the Scarlet and Violet era. There's some fantastic sets that have been announced, leaked, speculated, and it is exciting. It really is exciting. I mean, so far the Scarlet and Violet era for me has been really good fun. I've really enjoyed it. The art rares and everything is just absolutely amazing. Now the future looks pretty good, you know, for Scarlet and Violet with these fantastic sets that are set to release. So recently they've officially announced, Pokemon Company officially announced Stellar Crown, which is going to be the next main set that releases in September. So we have Shrouded Fable coming out in August, so a little over a month's time now. That's going to be a holiday set, right? That's going to be no booster boxes. That's just going to be ETBs and everything you come to expect, you know, tins, collection boxes, and the like. We don't really know what cards are going to be in that set. The general feel and feedback that I've seen from people about Shrouded Fable is they're not that excited. Now, we had the same with Twilight Masquerade, and we saw Twilight Masquerade do insanely well regarding booster box market, you know, in values and the response to the box, and also cards going crazy, right? We saw the Carmine, the Greninja, of course, are going crazy, and a few other cards in the set are doing very well. So, you know, Twilight Masquerade is doing pretty well. Shrouded Fable, again, we don't really know. It is a holiday set, which is fine. I don't mind holiday sets. Of course, we've had some bad ones in the past. Hopefully, this one is going to be pretty good. But Stellar Crown. Today, we're going to be talking about Stellar Crown. It is the new set that they've announced. Today, we're going to look at all of the news regarding Stellar Crown that we know so far. Of course, the set is going to be coming out in September. So there really is, what, maybe a 4 to 5 week release window between Shrouded Fable and Stellar Crown. I think that might hurt Shrouded Fable, especially if Stellar Crown is going to be a really, really interesting set. We will have to wait and see, you know, of course. But let's jump in today and we'll see what is going on with Stellar Crown. I'm going to give you my initial thoughts of the set and see whether or not I would be interested just on, you know, the sealed products. Let's jump in. So here we have it. Stellar Crown set officially released for September for product lineup. So this is going to be the 7th main set in the Scarlet and Violet era. It's crazy that we're basically over halfway through the era so far. Usually about 12 sets. That's pretty crazy. September 13th. So it's not actually coming out like towards the end of the month. It's like the second week in, which is kind of odd. Usually they tend to do it nearer towards the end of the month, but it is smack bang pretty much in the middle, which is going to be quite interesting. So let's take a look at what we can expect. We've got some of the pack arts we have here. Again, out of the new Scarlet and Violet era Pokemon, just because I haven't completed the games, I don't really know everything about all the new Pokemon. So you're going to have to bear with me on a lot of these. But I do know what Lapras is, and I am a huge fan of Lapras. I am, you know, from one of the OGs. So again, we're going to be, you know, focusing on the Terra type Pokemon, as we can see from the crowns and the fact it's called Stellar Crown. One hits the nail on the head right. So we've got the booster box. Looks pretty good. I like the colours. I like the design. Very colourful. That's one thing I will say. It is very colourful. I kind of feel like a lot of the Scarlet and Violet booster boxes just absolutely popping with colour, which is actually pretty cool. It's interesting to see what like big chase Pokemon you'll be able to see in this set. So we have the Pokemon Center ETB. This is probably going to be one of the best products to keep sealed, as with pretty much any set. If you can keep hold of Pokemon Center ETBs, then it's definitely worth it. Don't open them though. That's not really the best way of doing it, I don't think, but it's up to you. So then we have the ETBs themselves. I believe this is maybe the Pokemon Center, but inside the ETB, you do get a bunch of packs. This is probably the Pokemon Center version. Yeah, because you get the 2 promos. You get Noctowl. Noctowl is the promo. This is actually a really nice promo. It is, yeah, this is quite a cool one. This is quite a cool one. I'm happy to see that. I say an OG Pokemon, but a Gen 2 Pokemon coming in there. Then we've got the normal ETB as well. Pretty similar to like the Pokemon Center one. Not really much different. Maybe a lighter shade of blue. And then it has the logo changed somewhere else. And obviously it doesn't have Pokemon Center written on it. That's pretty much what you expect to see. Triple pack blisters. For triple pack blisters, for me, main set wise, kind of ignore them, if I'm being honest. I mean, you know, you can pick them up, you can invest in these. You know, a lot of people do. And of course, we've seen sets where triple pack blisters are going up in value, you know, obviously from Sword and Shield like Golden Skies or Lost Origin or Fusion Strike and the like. So you never know, they might have a place down the line. The single like check lane blisters, I avoid these. They're usually really expensive. And if you want to crack packs, this is one of the worst ways to do it, although the horsey does look pretty adorable. Then we have the booster bundle. I don't know how good these are for the main sets. I've never opened up a booster bundle for the main sets. For like the holiday special sets, I think these are fantastic. But for the normal ones, I'm not too sure. So, it might be another good one that you can get. So let's find out some more information about this set. So it's over 170 cards. We've got the A-Specs coming back again with only 3 of them in this set. Alright, only 3. Then we got 10 Pokemon EX and 4 Stellar Terra Pokemon EX. So I would assume Stellar Terra will be like this new style of design. 13 illustration rare Pokemon. And then we got more than 20 trainer cards, more than 30 Pokemon and trainer cards with special illustrations. So that's interesting. Then we have 6 special illustration rare Pokemon and support cards. Alright, so it'll be interesting to see what they're going to pick for the special illustration rares. Lapras would be cool. If they do a Lapras special illustration rare, I would be pretty happy with that, because like I said, I do like Lapras. And then 3 hyper rare gold etch cards. So this looks like a smaller set. Is this smaller than some of the others? I kind of feel like it's smaller than some of the others. It all comes down to what the cards are and the pull rates of this set. If this follows suit with Twilight Masquerade, this could be another banger. We bring out these tough pull rates and big chase cards. This set might be a home run. If it's a smaller set, kind of like an Obsidian Flame style, then maybe it might be a little bit easier on the pull rates, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm more excited to see what the SIRs are, because I think, and even the illustrations actually, because some of the illustrations have done very well. Here we have the set description, so we can get a good idea of what it's actually gonna, be about. We descend into the world below the surface and discover the true potential of the terrestrial phenomenon. So going heavily on the crystal theme there. The legendary Pokemon Terra, which I assume is the turtle, like on all the product and everything like that, takes the throne, joined by Cinderace EX, Lapras EX, and Galvantula EX. Interesting choice there. All wielding brilliant new powers as Stellar Terra Pokemon EX. Alright, so we're going to be starting. So we did say how many Terra Pokemon? Stellar Terra? 4. So it's going to be these 4. Alright, so expect unique art for these 4 cards. This is probably my best guess. We have the newly discovered Hydrapple EX leads even more Pokemon EXs into battle, and A-Spec cards continue to shake up the game in the new in Pokemon TCG Scarlet Violet's Terra Crown expansion. So these 4 are going to be the Stellar Terra types, which could be interesting. I mean, the artwork looks really cool on each of these. We'll have a closer look at the artwork. So we have the turtle. I'm trying to find where the turtle's head is. I'm not 100% sure. But we have the turtle. Then we have Cinderace. And then we've got Lapras. This one's my favourite by far. And Galvantula. Yeah, I don't want to be seeing any spiders. So, carry on. Let's see what we have here. So this set is based upon the Japan's upcoming Stellar Miracle set. So I think that's out like a couple of weeks' time, maybe. Things out pretty soon, which will release in July. So there we go. This will introduce the Stellar Terra Pokemon in the TCG. They feature powerful attacks that cost 3 different types of energy. Each attack is inspired by various gemstones. So we have an example here of the crab. So this is kind of like, isn't that the rainbow feel that we saw from Sword and Shield? This could look nice. I think that shine, everything. I think in the Japanese, because I felt like the Japanese EXs have more of a shine, whereas the English ones are kind of like more dull, like dulled down a little bit. I feel like the Japanese ones really pop, which will be really interesting. We'll open them up on the streams and we'll be seeing what's going on. Then we have the Lapras as well. Okay, so we're not getting crazy cool full art versions. We still might do, but of these special Terra type, we're not. We're getting like kind of like the full crystal version that we got in previous sets of like the EX cards. I'm not a huge fan. Could look nice and shiny and with all the rainbow colors. But yeah, not a huge fan. Alright, and then we have here our November Scarlet Violet 8 set. Should be based on Super Charged Breaker and Paradise Dragona, featuring Terra Pikachu EX and Dragon Pokemon respectively. That's the one I'm looking forward to. I'm not too sure as of yet of this set of crown. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like these. I kind of wish they were like maybe full art versions. It's interesting that this could be, depending on pull rates, this could be quite an easier set to complete if it is smaller. But I mean, the set's got, what, 6 SIRs? Not a huge amount, really, to try and get. 13 illustration rare Pokemon. Again, that seems quite small. 3A spec, I'm pretty sure that's less than some of the other previous sets we've seen as well. This could be a small set, which does have an impact on trying to master it, of course. Alright, so that is Stellar Crown. My initial thoughts on Stellar Crown is a bit mid. And the reason why I say it's a bit mid is because there isn't anything, apart from the Lapras, there isn't anything so far that's jumping out at me that's like, oh my god, amazing. Of course, it's really early days. This set is due to come out in September. We can have a real good look at the Japanese set that's dropping this month. That'll give us an idea of what we can expect, what are the big chase cards potentially going to be when it comes to English. Here's a main set, you know, so booster boxes and the like. Compared to a Shrouded Fable, I mean, I like the design of Shrouded Fable. I like the aesthetic of the product anyway. I think Stellar Crown is too early to tell. It really is too early to tell. One thing I can say is Pokemon Center ETBs are probably the best to keep sealed. If you can get hold of them, you can pre-order them. Normal ETBs, probably not the best to begin with, but fine to open. You do get some pretty cool promos. I don't think it actually did it show. Oh yeah, of course, it's the Noctowl. Yeah, so Noctowl, beautiful promo. Then we have, you know, booster boxes. For me, is usually the go-to. I'll probably pick up at least one to keep sealed, and we'll see how well the set performs. And then I'll probably pick up more. But it's interesting. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments of this set so far. I know it's really early days, and Pokemon are coming out with these sets just at breakneck pace. The Dragon set is what I'm looking forward to in November. That would be really interesting because that's going to be another main set. And then there is going to be a high-class Japanese set which is dropping at the end of the year, which will go into an English holiday set, which I will cover in an upcoming video because that one's super exciting. But overall, my initial thoughts on Stellar Crown, I'm being patient. I'm waiting to see what cards are going to be in the set. It seems like it's going to be a bit of a smaller set. Might be a bit easier. Pull rates might be a bit better. But right now, we are still trying to find a Greninja, right, in Twilight Masquerade. And then we also then have the holiday set dropping in August in literally a month's time. And then a month later, we've got another set. It's going to be crazy. It's fun to open up all the new sets. And there's going to be a lot to talk about in the next few weeks and months with all of these new sets dropping. But like I say, let me know your thoughts about this set. And do you think Pokemon is pumping out these way too quick? It feels a bit rushed. You know what I mean? Like, some of these sets, they're not spread out enough for me. But what do I know? If you the video, guys, and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe for more Pokemon content. If you want to watch more Pokemon content, make sure to click the video on the screen. But that is it from me, guys, in today's video. As always, you guys are legends. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.